Prince, you already know he already started this up. You know what I mean? With this Abdullah
Mm.
Mason and Floyd
That's need
Schofield. He hyped
marketing.
it up. He hyped it up. It's his fault. It's his fault. So I had to put a
He
poll.
can hype it up. Yeah, that's a good poll. That's a
I
good
had to,
poll.
I had to do it. Um, Getting into some of these super chats as well. Um, Coming in, we have uh SHR online. Thank you for the $5. The fans want to see Floyd back in the ring. Is he fighting this year? Question mark. If so, who you all looking at?
Yeah, we fight June and we fight the end of September also. Remember, we still fight 4 times a year. That was just how February fight. Since that kind of knocked things off, the next time is June and then again at the end of the year. We want to fight everybody. Everybody that got the belts or anybody that's standing in the way of us getting the belts.
You gotta run that back one more time. You would like Floyd
So
to fight who next?
a, a former champion.
Oh, okay, okay.
To tune them up for Roach or Tank. I would love to see Floyd fight Roach. Um, or fight Tank. I would like both of those fights. I like how them guys fight.
Mm, mm. Um, wow. What like that's why I said former champion, Tevin Farmer, giving him that opportunity. What would be that former champion?
Somebody good. Somebody good that's with that thing come off of a loss. Somebody that possibly had a 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 win streak so far and trying to make a comeback. Somebody that's a real dog in there that want to fight, that's really trying to make a comeback. Tevin just got off 2 losses right now, and I don't think his mind would be ready for that. So we would want somebody who's ready for that.
And Cepeda wouldn't be a guy that you would want to knock off the list.
I don't think business wise Golden Boy would allow us to knock him off the list at
No,
this point in time. I think they will build a mega fight, but I don't think they'll allow us to knock him off the list.
makes sense. Makes sense. Um, okay. So how do you feel like your son would do it, Roach?
I believe Floyd gonna knock everybody out though.
So
So
you
anybody
think your son gonna knock everybody out?
damn near unless they show different, I believe. Remember, Floyd was knocking people out before he had his grown man body.
Yeah, but he
Remember,
didn't
he
knock
was
out
a
the last
kid.
guy,
He still was growing 22, 20. He's about to be
and he got
23,
dropped,
and he got up.
and he
Then he
got
got
up
up
and
and still
showed
won
dog.
on every card. So
Mm-hmm.
Floyd is right now he's growing into his grown man body. If people see how big he is, he ain't no little guy. He
Yeah.
ain't no little guy. So right now his strength got even more powerful. So I believe he gonna knock everybody out with the 8 ounce gloves on.
So do you feel like your next fight's gonna be at 135?
Yeah, we're gonna stay at 135 till we get all the belts. That's always Floyd go. He gonna get all the belts there, then he go to 140 and get all the belts at 140.
Oh, so you guys feel like you'll be sticking around at 135 for a while then? Because if you're
Because
talking
he's very
former champion, then go belt hunting after that, right?
right.
You're gonna have to go one by one. That's a long time. That's like what, 2 years?
But Floyd is about to get that belt in like another 6 months to a year. He gonna get the WBA belt. So I mean, we gotta fight for it. And once you get the belt, you can unify with these other guys if they not scared. Depending on who's holding the belt, some people get scary and they either overbid themselves where they know the promoter ain't gonna get at, or either they come up with other things. But hopefully we have real champions. Like I believe Mason and them, if they got the WBO belt, will give us a fight. I believe they will want a real fight because they want the same thing like Floyd. They want greatness. So, but if it's somebody scary, they won't give us a fight. So we'll see. We want to do it. Floyd is disciplined though. He's big, but he eat right. His nutritionist got him right. He trains super hard. So he could maintain, he can make that weight. He haven't had any problems yet at all.
Mm, mm. So why do you feel like, you know, because I remember last time talking to you, you felt like Tank is gonna just retire. You know what I mean? Um, and I'm trying to figure out how do you guys feel like Tank is gonna give you that opportunity?
I believe I don't know. I
Do
don't
you
know
feel
because
like do you
depending
feel like Oscar's gonna stick Cepeda in there first? One of his
with
top.
Tank.
He's sanctioned what, number one in all the sanctioning bodies? Why wouldn't he? Plus, isn't that the biggest
If
payday?
Zepeda wanted to fight Tank, Zepeda would have been for Tank. He been number one a long time. So
Right.
if he didn't fight while he was number one, now he's not number one in the WBA. That ain't my thing. That to me, that's proof in the pudding. If they wanted that fight would have been happening. So I don't think that they're gonna throw Zepeda in that fight.
Mm.
Why
I
would
mean,
Zepeda come from being number one at WBA in line the mandatory for take be totally removed from the WBA as number one?
well, because I'm just seeing like I'm just wondering. Think about it, right? Tank, Shakur Stevenson. He was in negotiations with Frank Martin. Frank Martin decided not to fight Shakur Stevenson and fought Tank Davis instead. So,
Exactly.
like when I ask, like maybe, that is something that Tank sees that, oh shit, Shakur's about to fight Cepeda. Maybe I should. I don't know if Cepeda's even like a does he bring money? Is he a Mexican attraction? You know, um, for a Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's another topic as well. But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting because I'm wondering if that would ever happen to you guys. Like you was about to fight Shakur, and the next thing you know, you guys you get sick and just get a Tank Davis fight. Like, whoa.
Now maybe their negotiations wasn't right. Maybe he wasn't liking the way that side of the street was handling business and figured I'm gonna go a different route. Sometimes when it's time to do the business part, sometimes people could bump heads. When it's time to talk about the money and talk about the weigh-ins and talk about all this other stuff, it's a lot of contract stuff that got to go together to put together a fight. And people got to agree on a lot of stuff. So I can see him probably not seeing eye to eye on something and saying, I'm going a different route.